First, the top news headlines. Efforts to develop Ibudho Margin Complex at Haingang into a world-class tourist spot will continue even after the Manipur Sangai Festival, says Chief Minister and Biren. Jennings Medical Superintendent Professor K.H. Lokeshwar says doctors and nurses should never compromise professional duty and responsibilities for personal monetary gains. National workshop cum seminar stresses on proper maintenance of Fumdes in floating Kaibul Lamjau National Park in Loktak Lake to safeguard critically endangered Sangai. And Assam Patrol workers body to resume fuel supply to Meghalaya following assurance of security of tankers and crew from the neighbouring state. A very good evening. You are watching IS Primetime English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. This is SURAJ Khongban Tabang giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Efforts to develop Ibudho Margin Complex at Haingang into a world-class tourist spot will continue even after the Manipur Sangai Festival, said Chief Minister and Biren today, and highlighted that there are much more to be developed, including expansion of the field ground leveling. Speaking as the chief guest of today's evening function of Sangai Festival 2022 at Ibudho Margin, Haingang, the Chief Minister observed, with the grace of Ibudho Margin, quote, "We are today able to organize a horse riding and demonstration of Arambai. We have also constructed permanent structures and traditional huts at Sangai National Park, Moirang Kunau, and these huts will be further developed by including kitchens or bathrooms to utilize them as homestays for tourists," and Biren said. The Chief Minister highlighted various measures taken out for the preservation of the indigenous pony and said around 14 to 15 acres have already been developed as gazing ground on the other side of the hill on the Pangai side, and at the same time another 30 acres have been allocated at Lamphel Part for preservation works of the pony. With support and cooperation of the people, we are successfully running the Manipur Sangai Festival, the Chief Minister said. The theme of this year's edition of the Manipur Sangai Festival is Festival of Oneness, and Biren said. Before expressing happiness that the festival is held at various venues across the state and that all communities of the state are participating in the festival. The Chief Minister also lauded and appreciated the officials, security personnel involved in the smooth organizing of the festival and said new initiatives regarding security have also been introduced, including the mounted police, Sagol police, tourist police who are there to guide the tourists. At the same time, considering the safety of the women, around 100 women commandos have been placed at various venues, he added. The evening function was also attended by Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department Minister Kasim Vasum, Advocate General Lenin Hizam, Rajya Sabha MP Maharaj Laisiem Bachana Jauba, Moirang MLA Thongam Santi Singh, Kumbi MLA Sanasam Prem Chandra Singh, Chief Secretary Dr. Rajesh Kumar, among others. During the event, the Chief Minister also flagged off a horse race. An Arambai throwing demonstration was also part of the event. The Chief Minister and other dignitaries who were visibly elated with the Arambai demonstrations handed financial rewards to the horse riders. And Biren also released a leaflet and sacred place of Ibudho Margin. Delegates from Myanmar and Japan who were visiting to witness the Manipur Sangai Festival were also feted during the event.
Evening Park, Hutchin, Manaka, the taste of way out of the architects in the design and the Moiki Park, washroom, the kitchen, Captain Birakana, Mapanagila, touristing homestay where they are about your store, Sario 60, Say is those Harnaka, stores in this permanent, stores are Momasaniva, RCC, the President, permanent with the Tamaga, Say, all three should pop an agumana, but they the Moiki business, no matter where rent lease load on the more second plan.
Thomas Burung, Hovism Renison, Irom Rahul, Sanasam Ranjan, Amasung, Nasiki Lati Jibu, and Amapumpan Philippa.
Medical Superintendent of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JNIMS, Professor K.H. Lokeshwar said doctors and nurses should never compromise professional duty and responsibilities for personal monetary gains. He was speaking during the 12th lamp lighting ceremony of Kangleipak Medical and Nursing Institute at Khurai Konsamlekai Paunam Lerak today. Professor K.H. Lokeshwar appealed to the doctors and nurses to maintain their professional ethics at all times. He further highlighted the significant roles played by them in ensuring quality health care to everyone. He encouraged them to continue doing the noble work of saving lives and urged the people to support the healthcare workers. Principal of Kangleipak Medical and Nursing Institute, Ningombam Nalivala, Registrar of Manipur Nursing Council, Aribam Jamuna, Manager of Chingarel Birel Hospital, K.H. Ryan, among others, participated.
Which is also done for the medical professions. MBBS ki anywhere, any degree we give our oath. Matamamada, Hippocrates oath, and our Greek philosopher give Vision to give Makada Kuitorami. Housingna Indian government na we have gone to the level of Charaka oath and Saraka and Susultana Indian science of medicine sida developed Torumba Mayam to give Matung in a doctors in Sutori.
A 3-day national workshop cum seminar on a forest of folklore and literature. The many faces of Sangai kick-started at Palem Panthau Cultural Trust office at Langjing, Achoba today. Member of Eastern Journal Cultural Center, Kolkata, Thingbaizam Swaran Kumar inaugurated the workshop organized by Palem Panthau Cultural Trust. The theme of the workshop is Let's Raise Public Awareness and Support for Sangai Conservation. Speaking at the event, Thingbaizam Swaran Kumar highlighted the significant beauty and importance of the endangered Sangai brow-antlered deer of Manipur. He asserted that many tourists visit the state to get a glimpse of the Sangai. He further urged the people to extend their support and cooperation in safeguarding the endangered species.
Wangkalakpana maru oiraga 40 kilometers ki square feet oiba akhoi kaibul gi sangai gi mayum oido mafam asigi phumdi singa se meters of thickness meter kya tharam masinga sidi sumsum pathare pana maru oiraga sangai gi magi agi makhong ado mai cloven ho puthare adu kumba magi natural habitats na du kaira aba sangai na makhong da phumdi da net pa yar khga how khone sangai khoi kandoino.
Taking part in the event, Chairman of Palem Panthau Cultural Trust, Buddha Chingam, asserted that the endangered Sangai dwells in floating marshy grasslands, locally called Phumdi, in the world's only floating Kaibulamjau National Park in the southern part of Loktak Lake. He added that the lake and the Phumdis are the last natural refuge of the critical endangered Sangai deer. He expressed concern over the declining Phumdis in the lake and stressed the need to maintain it. A total of 15 scholars from the state and abroad are participating in the seminar, where 4 sessions will be held. The Assam Petroleum Mazdoor Union APMU on Friday decided to resume transportation of fuel to Meghalaya, which it was suspended the previous day following assurance of security of tankers and crew from the neighboring state. The transportation of all types of fuels was stopped by the Apex Petroleum Workers Body in Assam following reports of attacks on vehicles from Assam in the aftermath of violence along the interstate border, killing 6 people as per a report. At least 5 vehicles from outside Meghalaya have been burned down in different parts of the hill state since the violence on Tuesday, besides several cases of stone pelting being reported. No person has been hurt yet. No damage was caused to any fuel-carrying tankers, but the APMMU had decided to stop sending the vehicles on Thursday as a precautionary measure. 2 police vehicles were torched in Shillong after a protest was staged against Tuesday's violence led on Thursday. at various points to enter Meghalaya from Assam, including at Guwahati. Assam police personnel on Friday continued barricades and advised people not to go inside the hill state in a vehicle bearing number plate from Assam. 6 people, including a forest guard, were killed in the violence in West Karbi Anglong district along the interstate border in the early hours of Tuesday, after a truck allegedly transporting illegally felled timber was intercepted by forest personnel of Assam. Manipur witnessed 2 new coronavirus cases in the past 24 hours. The positivity rate was recorded at 3.5. The state's tally stands at 139,915. A total of 57 samples were tested in the same hours. The active cases, as per the latest updates from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room, remains at 10. No recovery was reported in the same hours. There were no fatalities reported in the past 24 hours. The recovery rate remains at 98.46%, while the death toll stands at 2,149. COVID-19 cases in India witnessed a margin decline, with the country reporting 347 fresh infections in the past 24 hours, taking the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4,46,70,830. While the number of active cases of the infection has dipped to 5,516, which constitute 0.01% of the total infections as per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 5,30,604 with 3 new fatalities. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,34,710. The country's recovery rate has improved to 98.80%. Over 219.89 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the Northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 64 crore 50 lakh, while more than 66 lakh 32,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 62 crore and 38 lakh. Globally, United States of America has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. The final report of the Interdepartmental Committee on Digital Agriculture and Natural Farming was presented to Honorable Chief Minister Sri N. Biren Singh today. The state government has been putting efforts to digitally collect, store, analyze and share agricultural data to empower the farmers, and also working to promote natural farming for better yield, protect agricultural lands, facilitate the farmers for enhancing dairy production and promotion of horticultural crops in the hill districts, etc. Chief of Faitol village, Tatbung village and Muktokhal Laisang Phai village under Tausem subdivision, Tamenglong district have declared that they would not accept the land survey map published in the year 1970, saying that the mentioned villages in the survey map were transferred to Tamenglong district on 14th of February 1972 by then SM Krishnatri, Chief Secretary of Government of Manipur. The village chief also urged the state authorities, especially the Directorate of Settlement and Land Records, Imphal, to resolve the boundary issues surrounding neighboring district Jiribam district and Tamenglong district as soon as possible. They also urged Deputy Commissioners of Jiribam and Tamenglong districts to conduct a joint survey to facilitate an amicable solution to the land boundary issues. A mass social service and cleanliness drive was carried out in and around Mini Secretariat Complex, Chandel and Women Market, Jabho Bazar areas of District Headquarters, Chandel yesterday. The District Police, Chandel, under the command and initiative of Sankarjip Loitongbam MPS, Additional SP, Law and Order, Chandel, assisted by Lamabam Amarjit MPS, Additional SP Operations, Chandel, TS Chamna Anal MPS, SDPO Chandel, OC Chandel Police Station Inspectors Roman Singh and Jimmy Paul Monsang, along with others, conducted the cleanliness drive. This mass social service and cleanliness drive will continue for some more days, Chandel Police said. A blend of rock, folk and popular music, cultural shows, Meet the Artist program marked the second day program of Sangai Festival Churchandpur today at Gelzang Resort, Khuga. Besides grooving to some awesome tunes and celebrating the rich cultural heritage, visitors were offered the chance to explore handloom and handicraft products, food and beverages, art and craft of the district at one of its most exotic spot, Gelzang Resort, surrounded by lush green hills and lakeside scenic view. The program today was attended by Trade, Commerce and Industries Minister Nemcha Kipgen, MLA of Thanlon and advisor to Chief Minister Vungzagin Walte, MLA of Churchandpur Assembly Constituency LM Khaukte, Wunlunmang Wulnam, Additional Chief Secretary Government of Manipur, Sarat Chandra Aroju, Deputy Commissioner of Churchandpur, Sivanand Survey, SP, other government officials and DLOs of the district. VIPs who spoke during the function today were all praised to the state government for expanding the Sangai festival to other parts of the state. Besides sharing the background of the Sangai festival in the state, they urge all concerned to celebrate the festival true to the theme Festival of Oneness. Troops from various tribes of Churchandpur presented their respective colorful cultural dances in the morning session. Rock concert Christine Kuga Webs in the evening, featuring several bands that perform various Western and local rock songs, set the festive vibes to hilt across the scenic lakeside. The bands that perform today includes Kaicho, the Ringvedas, Jimmy Thang Side B from Delhi, and Jonam Rabi. While popular artists such as Joshua Bhuril, Christina Sakum, Zazai Singsit enthralled the crowd with their hit songs. A solo guitar show by Vonchawi Y5 left the crowd in awe. A folk song presentation by Rosie Hisnam and team and K-pop dance by Duality received wide admirations from the gathered crowd. Meet the Stars program featuring Manipuri film actress Somal Aishram, who is also the brand ambassador of Tourism Department, and other singers and actresses, was another crowd puller. The Sangai Festival celebration here will wind up with another music performance from Mizoram-based music band Sound from the Hills, other local artists and designer Robert Naurim's fashion show, which will feature Miss Universe 2000 Lara Dutt tomorrow evening at Lamka Public Ground. The program will start at 4 p.m. An inter-school debate competition was hosted by Assam Rifles Public School Mantri Pukri Headquarter IZAR South today in the premises of the school. The program was presided by Dr. Alka Jain, Principal ARPS Mantri Pukri, Denish Sharma Aribam Advocate, High Court of Manipur as Expert Member Number 1, Dr. Sanjeev Chaudhary, Assistant Professor Mathematics, Indian Institute of Information Technology Manipur as Expert Member Number 2, and Haryola Khangra as Parent Member from SMC. 4 schools from various parts of Manipur participated in the competition. The schools were Ramakrishna Mission Uripop, Manipur Public School Koirengai, CAMS English Academy Luang Sangbam, Maria Montessori School Koirengai, and ARPS Mantri Pukri. 4 participants from its schools for junior category classes from 6 to 8 and 2 to Category 2 for senior category classes 9 to 12, accompanied by 1 escort teacher from each school, came for the competition. The topics were chosen by the expert members through lottery. For the junior category, the topic was, are online classes good or bad for the students? And for the senior category, the topic was, social media has improved human communication. For the junior category, Manish Nepram of Maria Montessori School Koirengai for the motion and Bhavya Chaudhary of ARPS Mantri Pukri against the motion bagged the first position, followed by Pengam Raling of Maria Montessori School Koirengai for the motion and Tasya Lukram of Maria Montessori Koirengai against the motion with second position. Best Speaker title was awarded to Jasia Lukram of Maria Montessori School Koirengai. For the senior category, Ria Tongbrab of Maria Montessori School Koirengai for the motion and Rista Gautam of ARPS Mantri Pukri bagged the first position, followed by Tangkhai Bau Daimei of ARPS Mantri Pukri for the motion and Gagarin Thaudam of CAMS English Academy Luang Sambam against the motion with second position. The program concluded with the distribution of prizes and certificates. Meanwhile, famed Manipuri film director Gyanan's Jinmei Lungriang, Sonia Nepram's Bloody Fanek, Yumnam Ajit's 4x11 and Homesoris Imam Machet Ichatangkhai will be showcased on the second day of the Shanghai Film Festival organized by Manipur State Film Development Society. The 5-day-long film festival is held as a part of this Manipur Shanghai Festival 2022. The film festival at MSFDS Auditorium in Palace Compound began on November 24th. It ends on November 28th. Altogether, 19 feature and non-feature films will be screened during the event. The feature films include Haubam Pawan Kumar's 9 Hills One Valley, Gyanan's Hiainu, and O.C. Meira's Arun Bawari, while the non-feature films are James Khangembam's Mairam, Ratan Saikom's Beyond Blast, Haubam Pawan Kumar's Pabung Siam, etc. It may be mentioned that Romi Meitei's Ekhoigi Yum Haubam Pawan Kumar's Pabung Siam, Suvas is Mityengi Wangmada, and O Gautam's Nungshi Lottery were showcased on the second day of the Shanghai Film Festival. Fundrai Battalion under the aegis of Headquarters IGR South organized a motivational lecture to encourage the youth to join Indian Army as an officer in the school at Sero Village, Kakching district today. During the awareness lecture, students were acquainted with the career opportunities in the Indian Armed Forces, which included details like role of officer in Armed Forces, lifestyle in Army, types of entries, procedures under each entry, qualifications required to apply for such posts. Total 53 students attended this set lecture. Principal and other teachers of the school appreciated the efforts taken by Assam Rifles in inspiring and acquainting the students about one of the best prospects for better future, according to a release from the IGR South. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that history of the country is not the story of slavery, but it was history of valor, sacrifices and heroism. The Prime Minister said that the people should change the wrongly written history after independence, but unfortunately that did not happen. But he said that the country is now rectifying the errors made after the end of British rule. Addressing the closing ceremony of the 400th birth anniversary celebration of Lachit Barbhukan in New Delhi, Modi said that Lachit Barbhukan taught patriotism through his works and said he was a great warrior of the country. He highlighted that the Ahoms dynasty under the sheer command of Lachit Barbhukan defeated the Mughals and reoccupied Guwahati from Aurangzeb. He said that the Battle of Saraighat was also the proof of love to the motherland by Lachit Barbhukan. Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal termed Lachit Barbhukan as the symbol of courage. Appreciating the role of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the development of Northeast, Sonowal said it was Modi who has been working continuously for the betterment of the region. Assam Chief Minister Hemant Biswa Sharma in his speech said that 40 lakh people wrote on Lachit Barbhukan on an app specially designed for this occasion. Sharma said the Battle of Saraighat is the landmark moment of the country as Lachit defeated the Mughals in the battle and halted the expansion of Aurangzeb. The Chief Minister said that Lachit was the hero of the country and people should come forward to discuss more on his heroics and patriotism. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back with latest news and updates.
Hotel Ambrosia, situated near Delhi Airport at Mahipalpur, provides room at affordable prices, 24-hour Wi-Fi service, pick and drop service, restaurant service for Northeast and North Indian foods, and Itfam, one of a renowned Manipuri cuisine restaurant, is giving breakfast and a meal as complimentary. So please visit Hotel Ambrosia at Mahipalpur. For more details, please contact Hotel Ambrosia, Mahipalpur, Delhi. Contact number 9643504772.
पुजरकले महिंद्रा कंपनी अमदी हॉलैंड कंट्री की IZ कंपनी का पुन्ना टिश्यू कल्चर तौजरगा पुथोकपा अलुचारा असेंबा अलुचारा अमना अलु केजी अमा हेनबा पोथोक लेरबा अलुचारा पुजरकले सही तरह चुपना मियाम की सेवा तौदुना लाकलबा मचेलबा एग्रो महिंद्रा ट्रैक्टर मालूम बाजारदा ngasi मंगलेंग थोकपिरकलो अदोंगी दरकार ओइबा अलुचारा लोबी होरो थाबी होरो
Welcome back after the break. You're watching IS Primetime English News. In Gujarat, political leaders are leaving no stone unturned to woo the voters as just a few days are left for the campaigning for first phase of polls. Senior leaders of all the major parties will campaign in the state today to seek votes. Senior BJP leaders, including Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Smriti Irani, are leading the BJP poll campaign today. Shah will hold public meetings in Mahuda, Jhalot, Waghara and Naroda and lead a roadshow in Nandod today. While Irani will also address two public meetings in Valsad district in the noon. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan will campaign for the BJP candidates among the Udia people in Surat. On the other hand, senior Congress leaders Rajiv Shukla and Alok Sharma and the Congress MP Sakti Singh Gohil will address press conferences in Ahmedabad today. Meanwhile, senior leader of Aam Aadmi Party and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwan Mann will seek people's support for holding roadshows at various places today. There is also an interesting contest between two brothers, four-time MLA Ishwar Singh Patel and his elder brother Vijay Patel in Gujarat Assembly elections in Ankleshwar, the biggest industrial area of the state. A total of 788 candidates are in the fray for the first phase of assembly polls, which will be held on 1st December, while 833 candidates will contest in the second phase, which will be held on 5th December. Counting of both phases will be held on 8 December. Rashtrapati Bhavan will be open for public viewing for 5 days in a week from the 1st of December. The tour will be available on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. However, it will remain closed on gadgeted holidays. The time slots for viewing are 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. People can also visit Rashtrapati Bhavan Museum Complex 6 days in a week from Tuesday to Sunday except on gazetted holidays. The change of guard ceremony can also be witnessed at the forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan on every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Visitors can book their slots online at the website rashtrapatisanjeevalaya.gov.in. Two Manipuri films will be showcased at the ongoing 53rd edition of IFFI, the International Film Festival of India, at Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium, Talaigaon in Goa. The films are Manipuri feature film Brojendroge Luhongba, directed by S.N. Chan Sajati, and documentary film The Silent Poet, directed by Borun Thokchom. The festival will be held from November 20th to 28th. This edition of the festival will showcase 280 films from 79 countries. The Austrian film Alma and Oscar, directed by Dieter Berner, opened the festival. As many as 25 feature films and 19 non-feature films from India will be showcased in the Indian panorama, while 183 films will be a part of international programming. The festival presents a special section for Asa Parekh, the 52nd Dadasaheb Phalke Award winner. On the occasion of completion of 50 years of Manipuri cinema, a specially curated package of 5 feature and 5 non-feature films curated by Manipur State Film Development Society will be screened. The 5 Manipuri feature films are Matamgi Manipur, Brojendroge Luhongba, Aribam Syam Sharma's Ishano, Gautam Oinam's Fizigemani, and Haubam Pawan's Kumar's Loktak Lairembi, while the 5 non-feature to be screened at the festival are Okenamakcham's Ratan Thiam, the Man of Theatre, Ningthauza Lancha's Elisa Amagi Mahau, Borun Thokchom's The Silent Poet, Romi Meitei's The Tainted Mirror, and Ashok Value's Look at the Sky. Mention may be made that Matamgi Manipur, the first Manipuri feature film directed by Dev Kumar Bose and produced by Karam Monomohan, and non-feature film Ashok Value's Look at the Sky was showcased at the film festival yesterday. When there is a rise in blood sugar levels due to the diabetes, the blood vessels and nephrons in the kidneys gets damaged, due to which the functioning of the kidney gets hampered. Health experts said that to keep the kidneys in good health, it is necessary for people with diabetes to follow these 5 effortless steps regularly. Strict blood sugar control, monitoring of blood pressure, abstaining from tobacco and alcohol, making the necessary lifestyle changes, and regular health checkup. Let's now have the sports news. In sports today, in the FIFA World Cup Football 2022 today, Iran defeated Wales by 2-0 in Group B match at the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium at 3:30 p.m. In another match, Qatar faces Senegal in Group A at AI Tumama Stadium at 6:30 this evening, which Senegal won with 3-1, defeating Qatar. In the third match, Netherlands will lock horns with Ecuador in Group A match at Khalifa International Stadium in Doha at 9:30 tonight. Last night, Brazil outclassed Serbia by 2-0 in their World Cup opener with Richarlison's second half goals, including a spectacular overhead kick. This win placed the 5-time champions to the top of Group Z. In earlier match, Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo scripted World Cup history as Portugal kicked off their campaign with a 3-2 win over Ghana in the thrilling Group H match at Stadium 974, Doha in Qatar last night. After a goalless first half, Cristiano Ronaldo opened the scoring with a penalty to become the first man to score at 5 World Cups. The match between Uruguay and South Korea ended in a goalless draw. In another match, Switzerland defeated Cameroon by 1-0 in their opening game of Group G at AI Janop Stadium, Qatar. 32 top countries from 5 regions will be in action for the championship title. All 64 matches will be held across 8 stadiums in Qatar. A footballing era, the like of which we will be lucky to see again, will come to an end in Qatar as a host of icons including Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Thiago Silva and Luka Modric, among others, are braced for what will likely be their final appearance at the World Cup. Yaol Sports Club YSA is all set to conduct a trial for Kakching and Thobal at Yaisa Football Arena, Kakching DSA Maning Pareng on November 27. Trial is open for all interested trans men and trans women players for under 25 category. The trial is to select next batch of players for its upcoming season 2022-2023. It may be highlighted that YSC was founded by Imphal-based NGO Yaol in 2020. Yaol is a United Nations recognized organization led by youth. It was formed with a commitment to provide safe space to the queer community. Also, it has been working relentlessly to increase the visibility and inclusivity of the queer community and youth in general. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Efforts to develop Ibudho Margin Complex at Hangang into a world-class tourist spot will continue even after this Manipur Sangai Festival, says Chief Minister N. Biren. JNIMS Medical Superintendent Professor K.H. Lokesho says doctors and nurses should never compromise professional duty and responsibilities for personal monetary gains. National workshop cum seminar stresses on proper maintenance of Fumdis in floating cable Lamjau National Park in Loktak Lake to safeguard critically endangered Sangai. And Assam petrol workers body to resume fuel supply to Meghalaya following assurance of security of tankers and crew from the neighbouring state. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching IS News and good night.